like, is that impacting your income, or have you got people on recurring debits and you're just making up those sessions? Like, what are you doing about that so that we can get you consistent?
So all of my new people have been like recurring income and we just make up.
Mm-hmm.
But any of my older clients that have been with me prior to doing that, that's just lost income.
Right.
So because a lot of them have been
Change
with me
that.
for a lot of them have been with me for so long that it was like, I don't want to, upset anybody by going, okay, well, now I'm going to force you to pay me every week, whether you're here or not.
You're
Because
not
they've been
saying
with
you're
me
not
for
going
so
to
long,
do
they're
the
not going anywhere.
sessions. You're just saying that you're committing to getting the X number of sessions in X period of time. You're not forcing people to pay you. You're helping them make a commitment and ensure that you can get the result, because 12 weeks should equal 12 sessions, because you can't guarantee results if they do 9 sessions in 12 weeks.
Yeah. It's just been, I've been, I guess, yay naying sort of whether or not I try to change over some of my guys, but like a lot of them have been with me for like 5+ years. So, and they haven't gone anywhere. So it's like, oh yeah, that last minute, not really last minute cancellation, but they, let me know the week before that they're sick. Let me know a couple of days before that they're still sick. And I've just gone, yeah, that's cool. And just sort of copying that one on the chin.
I just think that we can create an incredible community where people are loving what you're doing and there's a great relationship, and also ensure you have consistent revenue, because based on the percentage of new versus old, I know that you have a lot of old, and this is going to become a challenging issue that you're going to butt heads with until we make a change, or decide to make a change, or continue to suffer a significant loss and have revenue like this. And you can do whatever you want in this scenario. I'm just letting you know from what the changes I've made, it's benefited my own income, my ability to grow my business consistently, and my client results.
How have you had that conversation with your older clients who've been with you for ages of, hey, we're going to change it up now and we're going to put you on a contract?
So the first thing is, I call it an agreement, not a contract.
Yeah.
Because there's different affinities to different words, or a commitment. And second thing is, you say, hey, I'm pretty well at full capacity. I want to make sure that your spot's secured, and I can commit, like we can lock that in, and you can continue to keep the 6 a.m. Tuesday. And I can't do that if I don't know if you're going to be here next week or not. So for you to lock that spot in and make sure that you get everything you need out of this, and also to make sure we can guarantee the results in 12 weeks or whatever it is, we want to see 12 sessions. And the great thing about that is that if you miss a week or you're sick, we get to make that session up in the following week. So you're never behind, and we can keep everything running on track and not fall behind on your goals or your results because you go away for a week, or you're not here. And the other thing that I do is, I'm not saying, say to everyone, fuck off, it's 12 months or leave me. It's, and I'm almost certain I've spoken about this before, but I'm definitely happy to go through it again. It's going from no minimum term to, all I need is 4 weeks notice if you want to pause or cancel at any time. I'm not asking you to commit to 12 months like the new clients who sign up with me. All I'm asking is that you give me 4 weeks notice so that I can help manage the business expenses and continue to save your spot in the program indefinitely.
Yeah, okay.
Does that feel like a conversation that you would be able and willing to have with your clients?
With a lot of them, yes. There's probably like a small handful that I probably would still just leave as they are.
And why is that?
Just because they're not, like, they originally came to me for an injury and they literally just come to me now just because they like me. That we've taken care of. I disagree.
It's not just because they like you. You're obviously good at what you do. They don't pay you to be friends with them.
I mean, like, and when I'm saying like a handful, it's literally probably like 2 or 3 of the people that I've got who have just been with me since I started,
I find
and haven't gone anywhere.
It's not about worrying if they're going to leave you or not. It's about continuing to keep you consistent. And I find that if I bend the rules for a couple people, I'm more likely to bend them for more people in the future as well.
Mm.
And having something consistent across the board, because the inverse is everyone else who's not those 3 people, one of them catches on that they're on something else and they have a special thing. And I've been with you a really long time too, and that's not fair. Like it's got to work both ways. And I think that having something that is a blanket rule that's like, hey, this is how we do things, is the fairest approach to be able to do it. It's not to try and keep them on or scare them away or anything like that. It's so that you can help maintain an incredible service for them ongoing, and that you're financially stable and secure, and you're guaranteeing their results, because you see them one time in a month, you can't guarantee anything. And I know that from my experience, most of the shit that we tell ourselves when we try to do this is in our head, because the people who we say, oh yeah, but they've been with me forever, are the ones who will be like, of course I will go on an agreement. Why the fuck would I not? That sounds stupid. Why? Like, the other thing that I do is I increase my price for people who want to stay casual, if you want to do it that way. And I go, look, we're making a change. You can stay on a contract at the same price. The prices will be going up to an extra $10 a session each. Make a choice. If you want to not make it this or you're out conversation, that's another option of you to secure financially what you need to survive and continue to grow and thrive a business, and not continue to be in the rat race of working time for money every single day of the week, and you're sick and you don't earn money and it fucks with your income cycle and the headache that causes. To be able to set you up for success and them up for success, because they have guarantee, and we can potentially look at creating, additional revenue streams or hiring someone or whatever. But if it's just come when you want for everyone and there's no consistency, I find that challenging when clients may have the ability to communicate with each other, and it's unfair on the people who got put on an agreement when some didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at it and trying to help you see from other angles, because I know that I see and I totally understand the absolute reluctance for this. And I also know what's on the other side of it for both you and your client's success.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So you absolutely can do whatever you want with that information. You obviously know my opinion with it, and I'm happy to help you work through having those conversations if that's what it needs to make sure that you feel comfortable and confident with it. And it is a benefit to them, and you're not like, oh, because if you feel like it's icky, it's going to be icky. If you're like, fuck yeah, this is epic and this is an incredible opportunity, and like, I am going to have to increase my prices, so I may as well do it now so that they can get locked in at a cheaper rate, and that makes sense to me, and that's such a great idea. Like, why would I not? I know I'm coming for the next 4 weeks at least. Why would I not just sign a piece of paper that says that?
Yeah.
Then it becomes, why the fuck would you not do that? So
yeah, it actually just popped into my head, just that last little bit you said, just went, actually, if I say this and this, then that makes this conversation a lot easier than it's just, oh, hey, you've been with me for 5 years, now sign this so we can direct debit you every week. And that becomes a little, it becomes a lot more of a, hey, I'm just servicing you type of a thing.
Yeah. And it's also like, you've got to think about the benefits to them. They don't have to fucking worry about paying you every week. It's not taking time out of their session. If you're billing them on the spot, that's 5 to 10 minutes of their session that you're fucking around with payments. Like, there's so many negatives of dealing with payments every single week and following people up, and how much time, effort, and money your accountant, your bookkeeper have to spend on sorting that shit out. And that costs you money. So if you can decrease the cost of that and increase the time that they get to see you in session, that's a win for everybody, because you don't have to charge as much, because you're not fucking around with the payments for 2 hours every single week, and that has to be 1/10 of everybody's payment.
Yeah.
So
yeah, cool.
I think if we can navigate that conversation in a way that's a win for everybody, then it's a no-brainer.